UFC Nashville is coming up this week, and today I have my official betting guide that we do every week, by the way, and timestamps are included if you'd like to skip to any particular part. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels, and welcome back to, like I just said, our complete betting guide for UFC Nashville. We're going to go through my confident picks, underdog opportunities, fights that you should avoid, lock of the week, and my official bets that I will be placing. Guys, this is a little bit of a rough card, okay? There aren't a ton of bets that I am going to be doing personally because there's a lot of fights that are up in the air a little bit. So let's get into the confident picks, although there is only one confident pick for today. Guys, the only confident pick I have for you, besides, of course, lock of the week, is actually going to be Tatiana Suarez. And I was reluctantly making this a confident pick because anything can happen in WMMA. But guys, okay, Tatiana Suarez, when she first came back to the UFC, because she had a 4-year layoff, I believe it was. Yeah, a 4-year layoff, and she was dominating from those 4 years, okay? I was not confident that she was going to do well. It's a 4-year layoff. She went through a lot, so I was like, okay, I am not on the Tatiana Suarez train. But then she came in and just absolutely dominated Montana De La Rosa, just like we've seen her do in her previous fights. Take a look at these fighters that she had amazing wins against, and these aren't just wins. These were domination wins, okay? Jessica Andrade has not looked good as of recently. She just lost to Erin Blanchfield the way that Tatiana Suarez tries to finish people. I'm all over Tatiana Suarez in this, and typically I'm like, no WMMA, but man, I like her, man. I like her in this matchup a lot. I think Jessica Andrade has lost a little bit of a step. On top of that, she also heavily relies on bullying people, and Suarez is one of those fighters that will not let Jessica Andrade bully her. That's why she is a confident pick of mine in Tatiana Suarez. All right, guys, let's talk about some underdog opportunities. Just a quick disclaimer, though. Underdog opportunities does not mean that I am picking these fighters to win. I'm just saying, at looking at the odds, I don't mind it if you are looking for underdogs to bet on. I could very well see them winning. These are not going to be picks of mine. Just throwing that out there. The first underdog that I have for you guys is Damon Jackson. At the time of recording this video, Damon Jackson is, let me find him, he is a plus 250 underdog. He's getting more and more into the underdog category. Now, I am picking Billy Quarantillo to win this fight, but Damon Jackson is a much better fighter than his last performance. A lot of people are remembering him just getting completely floored by Dan Ige, but he's had some really, really solid wins against some very, very good fighters. I like Damon Jackson. He'll probably come out and try to grapple, right? But Billy Quarantillo, I feel like his pressure will be a little bit too much for him. But look at Billy Quarantillo's recent record. He's been losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, winning. Damon Jackson is a good fighter, and he could very well take a win here. So if you're looking for an underdog to bet on, I really don't mind this fight. The next underdog opportunity I have for you guys is actually Alexa Kammer. Now, at the time of recording this video, Kammer is a, why can't I find where he is? Another plus 250 underdog. That's incredible. So the only problem is I would pick Kammer to win this fight, okay? I would pick him to win. He's a very good fighter, very technical, but the problem is he's been out for over 2 years. Ring rust is a real thing, and he's coming back against a big, strong guy in Tanner Bozier. But Tanner Bozier is a guy who just went down to light heavyweight and lost horribly. Like, a lot of people are chalking that up. Okay, Cutalaba's an okay opponent to lose to, but I'm not convinced Cutalaba's even that great. You know, I believe that Kammer might be a better fighter than Ion Cutelaba. I know it's a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I don't know, man. I'm just not hyped on Tanner Bozier at all. At all. I think Kammer's better, but the only thing that worries me is the big layoff. You never know what's going to come back. He's coming in fighting a big, strong guy. Maybe he'll be losing a step. Who knows? But a very, very decent underdog opportunity for you right there. The last underdog opportunity I have for you guys is actually Ludovit Clen. Now, Ludovit Clen is sitting at a plus 275 underdog at the time of recording this video. Honestly, I think he's a very solid fighter. I think he's great everywhere. He's a very, very nice technical fighter. Mr. Highlight, he lives up to the name, man. Bahamondes has a lot of people really on his side right now because he's big for the division. He's very lengthy, and he's been looking good, man. He's been looking really good as of recent, but I don't believe that Bahamondes has fought a fighter as good as Clen yet. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, like I keep flip-flopping around when I take a look at this fight on deciding who I want to win. I could very well see Clen just catching him whenever he wants to. And while Bahamondes is big, he won't necessarily have too big of a reach advantage. He'll have a decent reach advantage, but you know, I just see an opportunity for Clen to win this fight here. I can see him catching him. I can see him picking him apart during the striking exchanges. I don't mind his chances at all. So Ludovit Clen, Underdog Opportunity, it's a very good one. All right, guys, let's talk fights to avoid. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. It's Jeremiah Wells versus Carlston Harris. Long story short, they are two fighters that have looked very, very good, and they are getting better and better, but they are both aging. So one of these days, we're going to see one of the guys really, really slowing down, but they haven't really shown any of that yet. While I am picking Jeremiah Wells to win this fight, both fighters are very, very good. Both fighters have a nice all-round skill set, and I have no idea what's going to happen when these two clang and then go to the ground. So I don't know who's going to win any of the exchanges. This is one of the 50-50 fights on the card for me, so I am avoiding this one completely, and I suggest you do too, to be honest with you. The next fight that I don't think you should be betting on is Dustin Jacoby versus Kennedy Nzechukwu, and the whole reason for this is because Kennedy is on the card. He's in the fight. Okay, so it's just like I was saying with Derek Lewis last week, guys. No matter what is going on in this fight, Kennedy Nzechukwu could very well catch you and put your lights out. He's a powerful guy, and he can put, like I said, he can put anyone's lights out, man. Dustin Jacoby is a very, very good stand-up fighter. I could see a world like this is a very real possibility. Jacoby is picking him apart standing up. Kennedy is being a little bit lackluster in his offensive skills. He's not really doing too much. He's been a little bit inactive. But then, bang, Jacoby's out. One shot. That's all. That can very well happen with Kennedy. I'm not saying Kennedy's a bad fighter at all. I'm just saying that we've seen this story before, and it could very well happen again. We've seen Jacoby lose. He can lose again. I highly suggest you stay away from Kennedy Nzechukwu, because this is like a little bit of, you never know what's going to happen with him. You know, he's going to be inactive. He's going to look good. Who knows? So avoid this fight. Don't bet on it. All right, guys, let's talk lock of the week. Lock of the week this time is going to be Corey Sandhagen. There's just a lot of things that are going his way, man. Rob Font, first of all, taking this fight on short notice, but it is mostly because Corey Sandhagen, every single time we see this guy, he is significantly better. It's not like this dude's making like little improvements every single time we see him. Like, it's okay, he like introduced the wrestling a little bit. Like, no, every time we see this guy fight, he's getting better and better and better. He's getting better. He's getting more powerful. He's getting more technical. He's going to have more options than Rob Font in this fight. Rob Font is a very good boxer with some nice power, but Rob Font is 36-year-old taking this fight on short notice. I don't like that in general, and Corey Sandhagen could very well, like I said, man, he's going to have more tools to win this fight. He doesn't have to box Rob Font. He can wrestle him. He can throw in some jiu-jitsu. He can chop his legs. Rob Font is quite heavy on that lead leg. I can see some leg kicks coming, some spin kicks. I'm all over Corey Sandhagen in this fight, guys. I really like his chances to win this. Rob Font is great, and like I said in my full card breakdown video, I'm a big fan of Rob Font. I'm going to be cheering for him, but Corey Sandhagen is lock of the week 100%, guys. All right, guys, before we get you out of here today, let's talk about the official bets that I will be making. And honestly, guys, this is going to be a week, like I said in the intro, if you didn't skip it. I am going to be very, very inactive this week. There are a lot of fighters here where I'm like, I don't know. Like, let's say, like, I want to bet on Tatiana Suarez. The odds is horrible, you know? So I might, like, even parlay, like, Corey Sandhagen and my only confident pick on the card, which being Tatiana Suarez, and that doesn't even get you double your money. Something that I will be doing, though, guys. The odds haven't dropped yet for one championship, but I will be betting on Alizov and parlaying him with many fighters here. Like, if I want to bet it, let's say I want to bet on Billy Quarantillo, I've been thinking about it. I will definitely be parlaying it with Alizov because I believe that dude is a lock in one championship. I think he is a fantastic fighter. So I'm definitely going to be doing one with him, Corey Sandhagen, one with him, and maybe, like, I was thinking about placing a bet on Almabayev, but I'm still a little bit unsure on how he's going to do. Regardless, I'm probably going to do Alizov, Corey Sandhagen, and Tatiana Suarez all together. I wouldn't really mind that, but there's going to be a lot of fights that I'm very inactive on, guys, this time around. The 1.5 round bets I'm a big fan of. I'm definitely going to be looking into Gavin Tucker versus Diego Lopez for that, as well as maybe Ode Osborne and Azu Almabayev, and Corey Sandhagen versus Rob Font. I don't think there's going to be a finish in that fight, but 1.5 round bets I always do. But guys, this is a really rough week to bet, okay? So be careful this time. Be careful if you're betting. And with that being said, that's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We have this video out every single week if you are brand new here. And if you want to continue watching the Clenbat channel, there'll be 2 videos on the screen for you to check out right now. I will see you either there or in the next video, guys. Take care.